going on? Humility on and ask them, is there anything else I need to be concerned about? You know, in most cases, you don't have enough room to lay the center down and do the work. And it's not an easy situation where you can take the top one off and then just, work on the washer alone. That's not the game. So the key is, if you can specialize in this and do it well, you're going to come out on top. That's the name of the game. I'm going to review all my documents. Anything that comes off that's minor, I'm going to go ahead, I got to pull this, pull that. I'm not going to put the old parts back on if I can help it. I have enough room in the ticket where I can do maintenance, whether it be a belt or, an actuator or anything like that while I'm in there. That way, once it goes back together, I don't have a problem. My concern on this particular unit, I did not diagnose the transmission. Someone else diagnosed it, told the customer they didn't do that type of work, and the customer sought me out. So this is going to be interesting. I can't stand going behind people when you don't know what they did. So, which is one reason I turned down jobs people that call me and say, well, my boyfriend took the dryer apart, but now we don't know how to put it back together. Half the screws could be in his clothes in the dryer or something, man, or the washer. I don't have time for those headaches. That's just not my clientele. I'm not knocking nobody, for who can handle that. Kudos to you. But one thing you have to learn in this business is stick with the customers that you vibe with. Stick with these guys trying to have y'all tripping up here. Oh, really? Remember, I'm on a turnpike to avoid stress. If I want to stress, I'd be on 95. Man, amazing. So, like I said, you can't just go in with a plan, but you got to be able to improve on a daily basis. But you have to, I had to move some of my appointments around because I was out late last night taking care of another client. At the same time, I had lots of documentation to do this morning, and it put me behind. So I had to call the customer, make some arrangements, because I had to make sure I had my healthy meal before I got on the road. I had to make sure everything I needed to do to clear my head, to present the right image, and to get these jobs done efficiently. You have to make sure you take care of yourself. People like, Miss Ward, you working all the time. You go from one side of the state to the other. But what y'all don't know is that I have a corporate background for this. I have been an area director, marketing manager. I've covered several regions at a time. while other managers were out. So for me to go drive 100 miles is nothing to me, because I had at one point in my life I had a significant part of Florida under my management, and I had the whole state of Georgia, and my staff would see me on a regular basis. I was not one of those upper managers who will call you from my corporate office and dictate what I needed you to do. No, I will come out, work with you, make sure you had the resources to be successful, and I would lead by example. And I would be there, and I'm very hands-on. So this is what I mean about your skill set. People think they can get out here and do what I do. You don't need to do it Miss Ward way. You need to fashion your stuff in a way that works for you, where your personality can excel and you can do well in business, no matter what business it is. But until you understand what works for you, you can't copycat. That copycat stuff is old, man. I'm trying to tell you, because I'm still figuring my own stuff out. So I'm telling you like I know. I drop you a couple of gems in here and there from times I stubbed my toe or ran into an issue, because I just want you to think twice, so that when you see this stuff will come back to you and you can move forward. But when it comes to management, you have to understand the job before you can manage anybody. I can't stand people who try to manage technical people who ain't damn technical. I can't. It's just like, for instance, in my former life, we used to have this saying: operations can look at an issue and sales can look at an issue, and they see two different things. A salesperson's like, no matter what, I'm gonna sell it. I don't care what I gotta throw in the bag to get it done. I'm gonna get it done. Operations is back here bean counting, like, yo, we can't do that. We're gonna lose money here, but blah blah blah. They don't, it's two different animals, but unfortunately they have to coexist for a business to be successful. So they have to have a mutual respect for each other. And I've had relationships in my corporate life where, I'm a gunslinger, boom, boom, boom. Sell this, sell that, no problem, And then I'll be teamed up with a person that was tight on P&L and operations, And we got along really great, because I did the part of the job that they considered a headache, and they did the part that they loved that I considered the pain in the ass. But that's what I mean about hiring people and surrounding yourself with people who are growing like you. So as you guys get to the top and become mega millionaires, people look at these relationships and they wonder how one millionaire knows another one. That was because they were part of the circle in the beginning and they had each other back. You gotta start developing those relationships today. Stop hanging around losers, man. I cannot stress that enough. I don't give a damn. They got the same blood running through their veins. You do not need that in your life. Believe me, get rid of the dead weight. Because the lighter I get, the higher I soar. But anyway, like I said, structure your day so you show up the best you. Get your sleep in. Make your meal, make your prep meal, so that when you're on the road, you're not eating that garbage that takes away from your energy and your clarity. Because you can't get out here and focus, people, if you're not driven and if you're not clear-headed. I understand this. There are plenty of times you guys see me on this video, I be nodding, yawning, all kind of stuff. So taking something from somebody who knows, I'm just telling you, going tight and right, how your stuff together, and be clear, because I'm telling you, these people your customers will pull out a slingshot on your ass, and you wonder what's going on. So I'm gonna let you guys go at this particular point, because I need to stay focused my doggone self, which is what I have every intention of doing. And I want everybody to have a phenomenal day. And like I said, structure your business, structure your life. Remember that book I told you guys about, the 12-week year. You need to make sure you look into that. There are a lot of YouTube videos where the actual gentleman who wrote the book is doing some speaking, and he goes into that. Erica Shanta Williams, who's one of my mentors, is a good proponent of the book. So like I said, you guys need to get out here and do what y'all need to do, but you need to get that knowledge. Talk to you later. Remember what I said, y'all. Keep stepping, solid steppers. Be blessed. Have a great day.